Okay, so I got the louver stuffed out, and then I used the Dremel to open up that hole a little bit. And here's what I'm looking at. You can see the metal has these, it's got ridges in it, for obviously for strength and all of that stuff. So the problem is when I put the bulkhead through, on this side it's great, but the bulkhead is like basically exactly the width of this little ridge. So what it means is on one side I've got a great base to bolt it to, that will bolt up and hold just fine. But on the other side, the bolt is gonna just kind of skip along, the sides of this. So, and I went and got a few different things that I was gonna try, and I got a gasket. This really would have been like the bare minimum that I technically could have done. Could have just slipped this over the fuel line and, put that through the firewall. And this is what, a lot of modern vehicles, use this type of thing around, around electrical fittings and stuff like that. The problem with this is you've got to have the hole would have to have been, quite a bit bigger to be able to get this in there and seat it right. And then, this is rubber just like that. So any, vibration eventually is going to wear this out, and then I'm back to square one. And this is something I would have to monitor closely and make sure I didn't have any issues with. So this one I kind of, was not thrilled with. But I got him, in case, it came out that I needed him. In case this was, turned out to be my only option. And another thing I got were just some O-rings, some kind of thicker O-rings. And this is actually looking like it might be the best option. The good thing with this is it will fit in there, and then it'll crush a little bit. So then I can tighten this bolt down onto that. And what that means is even if this bolt comes, a little bit loose, or this nut comes a little bit loose, it will be taken up by this, so the fitting won't chatter and come loose. There's a bigger, I guess, tolerance or give there. And then this is the third option I was considering or looking at, is using a big washer to kind of span that gap. And I think at the end of the day, what I'm gonna do is something like this. And see how that goes. So, okay, I'm gonna crack on with this and see what happens. I'm gonna take this all through, and I actually figured out that I could sit down, kind of hug the fender, and actually get both my arms in there. So let's see, see what I can do here. Okay, so this is what I got to go into that bulkhead. So I actually don't have enough, I actually don't have the parts that I need to finish the job today. Because I'm going to use 2 more of these. What I planned on is using this on the backside of the firewall. But then when I got down there and was looking at it and positioning of the fuel filter, or the fuel regulator, it would put a real tight kink on the hose coming into here. So I need to use one of these on the back of that bulkhead, but I only got 2 of these, and I definitely need to use one of these inside the engine bay. So I'll have one of these inside the engine bay, one of these on the back side of the bulkhead. they'll be like this type of an orientation. But then I'll have to do that same thing on the other side. So I need to go and get 2 more of these elbows. Kind of a bummer, but yeah, what it is. Okay, got them wrapped in some yellow Teflon. Gonna put them in. Okay, I got some more parts. Went to my local plumbing specialty store. Now listen, you can get some of this stuff at Home Depot or whatever big box, you know, Ace, whatever, right? But here's the problem. A lot of times, what you end up having to do is get a fitting like this, and then get a belt, then get an elbow, or you get an elbow, and then you got to get another one, you know, another fitting here. But this, you know, the specialty store, that where I got these at, they got freaking everything, you know. That's all they do is plumbing fittings, like this type of plumbing fitting. So you can go and you know, literally anything, you know, anything you can think of, you know, they got it. And they had this in every different size. They had it with, you know, 2 or 3 different, you know, hose fittings, hose size, with the same threaded size. So just tons of different options to use or to get. So worth the time. Also, this fitting, just a regular brass elbow from a big box, it'd be like $3.50, $4. I got this for like $1.50. It was less than half the cost, you know, close to a third of the cost by going to the specialty store. So, you know, worth the time and, you know, less money. Same thing with these. I got 10 of these. Paid a buck each for these. You know, at the box, you know, a 4-pack or a 5-pack is gonna be, you know, $6 or $8. So, you know, not a huge savings on, you know, stuff like this, but, you know, still a good savings on these. So. Okay, so I decided to get, instead of doing a straight out one side, I was going to do a straight out one side and then an elbow on the other. I decided to do 2 elbows. So, got my bulkhead, I got 2 elbows, so I'm going to put the bulkhead in and get the other elbow. I'm going to do this bulkhead the same way I did over there.